Well, happy 4th of July, everybody. This is what I'm going to be doing on my 4th of July. A lot better going to that parade. Getting all hot and bothered. As you can see right there is a castle fan that I had. And in my previous video, you'll see me installing that. I had a buddy come down the other day, and he bought an Xmaxx, and he also had the same fan that he ordered. And he pretty much said that he wanted to do something different by cutting this completely off. This whole thing here and here, here and here, because if you notice, this blocks the cooling fins down here. So the heat's going to be trapped in there and no air gets to it. Even though there's fans on top blowing down, it only blows down right here and not on the sides. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to do exactly what he did. I'm going to cut this. I'm going to cut this here right across with the Dremel. Alright, that wasn't too bad. There's one. We're going to go ahead and cut this one. There's two. Alright. Now it's cut. See, now these are not blocking the fins down here. And this is going to be sitting right on top and stripped in, wire tied in. I'm going to do some cleaning up here a little bit. I'm going to change out some tools. This, put in this one. If you're into the RC world here, it is best to have tools like this handy. Go ahead and round the corners off a little bit. Now you can spend a lot of time here making it look nice. Alright. That looks good enough. And I recommend wearing gloves because, boy, you get pretty dirty from the cutting. Alright. So now, as you can see the finished product here, let me come up a little closer. It's smooth right there and smooth there. I mean, it looks pretty decent. And then Chris and I noticed that that was my buddy that came down. This right here, we hot glued that wire over to make it a little nicer looking. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, but I got to get heat gun going. Sorry about that. Yes, it's a pretty pink gun. We'll let that heat up a minute or two. But yeah, that turned out pretty nice. I'm glad Chris had that idea because it makes sense. It really does. And I might as well do it because I can't run the truck because traxxas hasn't received my ESC yet. And I bought this tool here from my local hobby store. It's only $5.99. And again, if you're in the hobby world, you need this stuff. It's quick, it's easy, it's a glow plug wrench. It's a 4-in-1, 6-in-1 or whatever. Probably 6-in-1. And I noticed here on the top here, right there, that's where you screw in your glow plugs. You're probably thinking, well, you don't have a nitro truck, it's electric. Well, I'm getting my nitro trucks back because I like to tinker around. And this truck here, yes, it's fun and all, but you really can't do much to it. You can only add a few parts and pieces there and then it's done, you know. I know you can put the batteries in and go. With a nitro you got to tune it and everything, but that's alright. I enjoy that. And then, as you can see here, I'm getting my nitro fuel here. I cannot believe the price on this thing. $36.99. I'm using a 20%. Brand new gallon. Waiting for my... It's going to be a surprise. I'm going to do an unboxing when it comes into the mail. And I got it on eBay for really, really, really cheap. And yeah. But yep, that's what's going on here. I'm going to go ahead and that should be hot enough. I'm going to go ahead and put a drop of glue right there and put that wire off to the side. Alright. That should be good enough. There, see, and with the dab of glue holding those wires up makes it a little bit tighter. Alrighty. So we're going to go ahead and unplug the glue gun. Alright. So right now I'm going to take the air compressor. I'm going to blow out some of this. And again, it's nice to have tools to do things. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and mount that on there with zip ties. Just like so. We're going to go ahead and use black zip ties, 4 of them. And we're going to go ahead and put them in. As you can see, it's going to hold very, very well. And I'm kind of glad I'm doing this now. I probably wouldn't have done it if I didn't see my buddy Chris do it. Because now it just makes sense to me. And then you get it all lined up. You go ahead and pull these tight. Go. And boy, is that tight. Look at that. I could pick up the whole truck with that with no problem. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go ahead and cut these flush. Cutting them flush because it looks better. As you can tell, I did not do it on these y'all racing fans. I did not cut them flush. They look like hell. There we go. And that's what she looks like. And again, thank you, Chris, for doing that down here in my garage so I can copy you. And like I said, now you can see underneath there the cooling fins. So now air can just flow through there. And then here's the plug. I might redo this, make this a little shorter. Thinking about it now. Having it going there to there. And probably cut right here. Put the plug back on it. And then route this going like that so I can just plug it in like right in there. But I just want to make a video of this and about cutting this castle fan for the Xmaxx. And I hope you like it. And I hope this helped you. And I'll see you in the next video.